Alright guys, we're going to talk about a default here. Just something that I'm looking for out of the defaults. It's going to have a little bit of a different variations, but I'm going to start by describing my own role, then I'm going to describe Eddie and Pulse, then lastly I'm going to describe Eek and Vince, okay? So basically here's what I'll be doing. Here's what you guys can expect out of me, and here's what I'm expecting out of you guys, so we're all kind of on the same page when this shit goes down. In the beginning of the round towards A, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to wait here until Vince gives me the go-ahead. Once Vince gives me the go-ahead, I'm going to move up in position, okay? If Vince is busy, normally Vince would be throwing this flash, but if Vince is busy, I'm going to throw this flash for Vince. So this flash will help Eek to turn around this corner without getting gayed, okay? So if both Vince and Eek are over there, or if Vince and Eddie are over there, or if Vince and anybody is over there, I mean Eric and anybody, I'm going to be flashing them in. Then I'm going to be moving up here once Vince lets me move up, and I'm going to get in two positions. Either I'm going to get in here to hold the long A push for people while they're doing their shit, or I'm going to sit here and hold the long A push and wait for people to do their shit, okay? Once it's go time, and when I mean by go time, I mean Pulse is coming up the connector getting ready to go, okay? So I missed that smoke obviously, but once it's actual go time, I'm going to use this smoke and get us into bathroom, and then I'm going to use this flash, which is super important. Okay, so the smoke that lands inside the bathrooms and the flash that pops right here. Okay, I'll be using this every single round. This flash will get this guy, it will get this guy, it will even get the guy standing in the bathrooms here. If he stands like this watching, he will get flashed by that flash. Okay, so I come over here, I smoke this, I flash this, I come around this corner, I check everything, I pre-fire, I molly this. I'm going to use all my utility to make sure we can get this map control, okay? And then eventually, once somebody shows up, like Eddie or Pulse, I'm going to move in here, and I'm going to clear out all these bathrooms, and I'm going to trade long A bathrooms for Eek. Okay, so that's me. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be moving up here, making sure we can all get in position. I'll be making sure we all can get hooked up, okay? So next, Eddie and Pulse. Eddie and Pulse on a default, just to show you, so you guys can use as much utility as you guys want, except for one smoke. So Pulse needs to save one smoke. Eddie can use all his utility, Pulse can use all his utility except for one smoke. Okay, so Eddie and Pulse, you guys could as a default, okay? Here's where the variety comes on. As a default, the two of you can come over here, group up in the beginning of the round, get ready to take it, come over here, spam this, do this, pull off some utility. They're gonna respond by smoking this. They might re-smoke it, okay? And then we would like leave Eddie here to lurk, okay? And Pulse would still come through here and would clear all this with me, and I would either meet him here, or I would say, Pulse, you ready? And Pulse would say yeah, and when Pulse says ready, I smoke this off. And then Pulse says go ahead and flash Claude. I would flash. Once it's flashed, Pulse would come out here, jump off this like this. I would come out here and come wide. We would trade, and we would come in the bathrooms together. Pulse, you would continue through like here, and we would, Pulse, if you still had your molly, you would molly this. We would shoot this guy down. We would clear this area so he's not sitting in this campy spot. And then once it's actual time for you, Pulse, you would come over here, throw this smoke, maybe throw a flash like that, and then we would advance. Then you and I would either come up here and like go like this, like you've done before, okay? Eddie, you would just lurk. Another situation, Pulse, and so that was just like a different one that I showed you guys a variety. The real one where Eddie and Pulse, you guys come over here and you guys do all the shit. You guys molly this off, one pushes off, he says you ready, yeah I'm ready. Once he's actually ready, he would throw a flash here, he would go with the flash, he would fight anyone he can. While you guys were there, I would already be here setting up. I would either be doing this here, I can throw the same smoke from here. Like I literally can just be ready for you guys to do that. Okay, it's the same shit. You guys would take this control. Maybe you guys boost Eddie here. Before Pulse goes up the stairs, you would boost Eddie here. And now Eddie's just chilling. We all know this boost, right? So it's probably easier if you just boost your teammate up. And now Eddie's here lurking, waiting for people. If somebody opens the door, he shoots them, whatever. But Pulse goes up. Okay. Get it? You guys can do whatever you want. Or Pulse can come down here. Or Eddie can come down here early and Eddie can sit by himself. And me and Pulse can come over here and I can say, Pulse, are you ready? Pulse says, yeah, I'm ready. So I just do this, I do this. And Pulse is over here. And now me and Pulse come over here and we clear. And we go down to bathrooms. Or Pulse throws this molly right here. And we go down to bathrooms. So that's what I want out of Pulse and Eddie. I want some variety, I want some communication. And I want the backup. So that leaves Eek and Vince, okay? I'm going to start with Eek, okay? So Eek in the beginning of the round. Again, this is just a basic outline. Eek, you're going to come over here. You're going to cross Eek as soon as you can. If you can nade here, Eek, you should, but you shouldn't stop. You should come over here and hold. Basically, we've been doing it very fast, Eek, but I'm going to need you to slow down a little bit, okay? So you're going to hold here. You're going to hold until I get in position. You're going to hold. Once you're ready, you're going to ask for the flash. I'm going to flash you. You're going to come clear all this out. You're going to set up position. Hopefully, you're going to not die. You're going to get ready. If you're here, Eric, or you're lining up a molly, the next thing I wanted you to do is, Eric, maybe you hold your molly here. You line it up. You throw your molly here. When Eric throws his molly here, Vince is throwing a flash, and now you guys are double peeking, okay? Other than that, you're booking it up, Eric. And hopefully you're clearing these bathrooms with me on the same timing now. Or you're just here kind of like sneaky and being ready, Eric, okay? Then, Eric, once you clear these bathrooms, you and Vince move up together. And, Eric, you do your usual thing where you come over here, okay? So you come over here. And you smoke the bank, and hopefully you know a molly like this. If you still have your molly, you should save it. You should use it for this guy. So you can just sit up here and throw your combo, and then just wait for him. And then once it's time, you would just jump down, and you would come down and you would entry. Okay? So Eek, that's pretty straightforward. Eek knows what to do. He knows all that shit. So Vince, in the beginning of round, Vince, here's what I would expect for you from now. This is a basic outline. Obviously, you can go long B whenever you feel like it, go long B and all this stuff. But now, for the most basic A take, I want you to come over here, do your A, hold down here. If Eric asks for a flash and you can do it, you flash him in. Then once Eric's got taken party control, Vince, you're going to move up and you're going to hold long. You're going to hold long as you feel you need to hold long. Then you're going to move up. And if you want to take a peek here, you're going to take a peek here while me and somebody else fight, okay? Once it's time, Vince, you're going to flash over and you and Eek are going to... So, Eek is going to throw this molly. And Vince is going to cock a flash, and Eric is going to run around the corner, and you guys are going to peek this together. Then you're going to hold this, Eric is going to book it up here. Maybe Eric stops here, and Vince starts moving up. That's all very plausible. That all works for me. Okay, and then we clear this. Now maybe Eek is waiting here, or Eek is waiting here, and then Vince gets in position, okay? The point is that Vince, you're going to come over here, scope in like this, or maybe something similar, right? Take your slow scope. But once it's time, Vince, you're going to do this combo here. You're going to do that combo, and then you're going to just scope back in. And while you're doing that combo, Eek is doing the bank molly here, and then Eek is moving up. And now you're just holding this for Eek the whole time, so nobody runs out and engages Eek. And while Eek is coming over here. And then all we're missing right in this very second is one perfect pop flash. So either Vince flashes over, or we flash over, but whatever it is one pop flash, and then we all go. Me and Pulse come out right here, Eric comes out right here, Vince comes out right here, and we plant, and Eddie is lurking, okay? So that's basically the A default, and like I said, there's plenty of variation here. Anybody can do it, but we're looking to come up the bathrooms, we're looking to clear out the bathrooms with Claude, Pulse, and Eddie, and Vince, like basically as fast as we can. Alright guys, hit me up.